let me move this so I can copy paste. So here, add custom network, districts, RPC URL, here, RPC name, doesn't matter. Chain ID is 23333. Currency symbol is DSTX. And block explorer is scan.districts.network. There, add, save, and then boom, we're on the districts network. And so at this point, right, we click receive, copy the address, and this is what we would put in Scream's rug right off the bat. For what? First 24 hours? Let's see what they got as far as socials. I don't see any. Okay, so it just takes us back to here. Let's see. It does have a Twitter link, so let's go here. See, it says ET hash proof of work, but I'm not seeing any mining info at all. DSTX. Oh, here we go. Here's a GitHub. There you run your node. One release. It's Geth. So it'd be pretty easy to build a node. Designed for large-scale decentralized applications, 2,000 transactions per second, and full EVM support. That would be really fast for EVM. Like an ET hash fork. It looks so. Update block reward. Let's look at this. So miner reward percentage 15%. Staking reward 50%. So there's a built-in development fee in the block reward. So it looks like you can mine it right now. Still references to ETH right there. So districts chain. Yeah, update block reward here. Yeah. So it looks like you could build the node and start mining right now. Did they say what the each block reward is? Every block produces one DSTX with blocks every 6 to 12 seconds. So let's say, what is that? 60 divided by 12. Yeah. So 6 blocks a minute times 60 equals, times 24, so 8,640. That's the 8,640 emissions times 0.15 for the mining. So proof of work mining emissions would be 1,296 per day times 0.3, let's say at the current price. So total mining emissions per day right now would be $388.80. Well, so what I would like, if you want to participate, obviously, I'm not going to say you should come in and pay them the 140. So in response to Daniel, what I would say is I would go, and what I'll probably do is build the node and enable mining and mine. And then if the mining works, swap out for USDT and provide liquidity to the network. That would be the best strategy that costs you no money and lets you participate, right? So configure and run the node. Point an Ethereum miner at it. And then I think they had the... where was it? On docs, right? Do I have the docs pulled up? So if we go to documents, the wallet, yeah, so they have the network details right here. So you would just, you know, add custom token into MetaMask and add this information, get the wallet address and mine to that wallet address, and bada bing, bada boom, you're done. And you spend no money, which is, I want to advise you not to go to app.districts.network and buy a node. Don't do that, right? Well, so if you, well, and then that's the thing, right? So I'm saying, like, right now, I mean, and here's the potential problem, right? You provide liquidity, you're making the USDT portion off of it, and you're potentially a part of the scam at that point, right? If that's the way it works out, right? But I'm saying, like, if you just mine the token there, it only has one pairing, right, on there so far. So you can only swap it to USDT, suck up all the USDT that's currently in there, I guess. Kind of funny. I don't know. It looks like from the GitHub, though, it looks like mining is enabled. So yeah, I mean, you can totally start mining it, even though in the documents it doesn't look like they gave, there is no guide on it. But if you've built an Ethereum node before, you can do it, you know. And I think I even have a guide on that somewhere, so you go look that up. I think it's been a while though, but Geth is pretty straightforward. Am I going to try it if I have enough time? I don't necessarily have enough time right now. So I'm trying to think if I even have a Linux box available. I think I do have a Linux box available right now, but I'd want to be really, really careful. I don't want to load any of that on anything. It's on my network. I have my mining VLAN, but I don't think I have a Linux box on my mining VLAN. But you know what I do have? I do have a lot of BC250s and Hive OS currently installed on them. So I guess I could just, yeah, I guess I could just plug one of these in, hook it up, plug it into my mining. Yeah, I'm probably going to try it. I'm probably going to try it. Why not? It's something fun to do right now, I guess. There's not a lot going on. Yeah, so just install Ubuntu 22.04 on there and get going. I don't even remember if I don't even know if I remember how to enable mining. Use the following command to start syncing mining and exposing RPC. So unlock, so report, sync mode, strict solo, boot nodes. Unlock accounts, enable. I'd have to go pull up the Geth. I wonder if they even have it. Anyways. Need video content? Well, obviously, if I was going to do a video, I'd have to like go practice. That's what I'm going to have to go do. My last, I had some stuff ready, but I haven't got it done with the Steam boxes that I was working on. That was what I was wanting to do next. But the only time I've had lately, and the reason I'm doing the live streams is that's like the only time. I don't forget how to mine. I don't remember how to enable mining on Geth. Do you? I can figure it out. For sure. Okay. Okay. So once you get Geth up, you run Geth, you say miner.etherbase, which I think this is different, right? So that's right here. Miner.extradata. But that's not right. Miner.etherbase. Okay. So then, yeah, so basically you put the mining address in here, and I think the only miner, we could try some different miners, but I think the only miner that would work with it would be ET, like the old ETH miner. I think would be the only one that would work with it. And then I would have to open that port to I guess to my gaming VLAN and then point my gaming rig at it. That'd be pretty much about it. But yeah, that would be... I'll work on it. I'll see what I can do, boys. Should be pretty simple. They got it. The Git right here to clone it. Here, we'll just start installing. How about that? How about that? How big do you... How big is this? 54 megabytes? And the chain's not that old, right? It's MetaMask, Snake. So to do the wallet, you're just going to go into your MetaMask and you're going to add a custom network. And then you're going to go to the docs. I'll show you. This is pretty easy. So you go to docs. We go to wallet. We copy the network name. Crap. I have to do this again. Add network. Add custom network. Network name. RP. Oh, it's going to take that away every time I forgot. Into... this configuration on the node, we would put this address right here, copy this out, paste that into our node information. Bada bing, bada boom. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. If you would like to see more from this particular episode, take a look up here. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me directly, you can go to sonofatech.locals.com and become a member. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.